The psychology of money hits different once you've lived with its ideas for a while. If you've already read the book or watched the Little Bit Better breakdown, you know the concepts are simple, but applying them is the real challenge. This quiz is designed to lock those lessons in, not to test you, but to help you remember, reinforce, and actually use Morgan Housel's principles in your daily decisions. Think of this as your mental gym: short reps, strong insights, and instant feedback to make the wisdom stick. The world of finance often seems complex, but the foundational truths are surprisingly simple. Understanding these core principles can dramatically shift your financial trajectory. What is the primary factor determining financial success, often overlooked in favor of intelligence or education? The correct answer is B: behavior and self-control. Financial outcomes are less about intellectual prowess and more about consistent, disciplined actions and emotional management. Why is finance considered a soft skill rather than a hard science? The correct answer is B. It relies heavily on psychology, emotion, and self-control. Unlike fields governed by strict laws, finance is deeply influenced by human psychology, making emotional regulation a critical component. What is a recommended first step for individuals serious about improving their finances? The correct answer is C. Focus on fixing personal money habits and behaviors. Instead of seeking complex strategies, addressing fundamental behavioral issues is often the most impactful starting point for financial improvement. The pursuit of status through material possessions is a powerful, yet often misguided, motivator. Understanding this dynamic can save you from significant financial pitfalls. What is the common misconception people have when buying expensive items to impress others? The correct answer is B. Others will admire them, when in reality people primarily imagine themselves owning the item. Spending on status often backfires, as observers tend to focus on their own desires rather than the owner's perceived success. How do financially savvy individuals typically view flashy spending by others? The correct answer is D. Negatively, associating it with potential debt or poor financial choices. Those with genuine wealth often prioritize financial freedom and stability, viewing ostentatious displays as counterproductive to long-term prosperity. What questions should one ask themselves before buying something expensive to impress others? The correct answer is C. Am I buying this because I need it or because I want others to think something about me? This self-reflection helps differentiate between genuine needs or desires and purchases driven purely by external validation, which often leads to regret. Many believe success is about being right most of the time, but the reality of high-stakes endeavors often reveals a different pattern. Embracing unpredictability is crucial. What is a key insight about successful ventures, whether in investing or business? The correct answer is C. Most attempts will fail, but a few wild successes will cover all losses. Understanding that most efforts won't yield significant results allows individuals to persevere through failures, knowing that the big wins are often unpredictable. What is a common mistake people make when encountering frequent failures in their endeavors? The correct answer is C. Quitting too early, believing that being wrong most of the time means they are bad at what they are doing. Many abandon their pursuits prematurely because they misinterpret frequent failures as a sign of incompetence, rather than a natural part of the process leading to eventual success. What characteristic distinguishes successful individuals in fields where most attempts fail? The correct answer is D. The ability to handle being wrong long enough for their few big wins to pay off. Resilience and persistence in the face of repeated setbacks are vital, as the path to significant success is rarely linear and often involves numerous failures. Time is an investor's most powerful ally. Understanding how it amplifies even modest efforts can redefine your approach to long-term wealth building. What is the secret behind significant wealth accumulation for long-term investors? The correct answer is D. The magic of compound interest over extended periods. Compounding allows returns to generate further returns, creating exponential growth that far surpasses linear accumulation, especially over decades. What is the primary implication of compound interest for aspiring investors? The correct answer is C. Starting early is more crucial than being brilliant or making perfect investment choices. The earlier one begins, the more time their money has to compound, making early action a more significant factor than sophisticated investment knowledge. What is the best time to start investing? According to a common adage. The correct answer is C. Today, if you didn't start 20 years ago, this adage emphasizes that while past opportunities are gone, the present moment is always the second best time to begin harnessing the power of compounding. Money decisions are deeply personal, shaped by unique life experiences. What seems rational to one person might appear reckless or conservative to another, leading to misunderstandings. Why do people often have vastly different financial philosophies and make seemingly crazy decisions to others? The correct answer is C. Their decisions are logical to them based on their unique life experiences and fears. Financial perspectives are deeply rooted in personal history, making it difficult to judge others' choices without understanding their background. What is a dangerous consequence of allowing others' differing financial views to influence your own decisions? The correct answer is C. Doubting your own goals and choices, potentially killing your dreams. Constant external questioning can erode self-confidence and commitment to personal financial goals, hindering progress. What is a recommended approach when others question your personal money decisions? The correct answer is D. Simply state, "That works for you, this works for me," and change the subject. Avoiding arguments and justifications helps preserve personal conviction and prevents unnecessary emotional drain, as others' fears are based on their past, not your future. Even immense wealth can be destroyed by a single, powerful human impulse. Understanding the true nature of enough is critical for preserving what you've built. What is identified as the hardest financial skill, often ignored even by the wealthy? The correct answer is B. Knowing when to stop trying to make more money. The insatiable desire for more can lead to taking unnecessary risks, jeopardizing existing wealth and well-being. What question should one ask before making any financial decision to avoid the trap of greed? The correct answer is C. Am I risking what I have and need for what I don't have and don't need? This question helps evaluate whether a decision is driven by genuine necessity or by a potentially destructive desire for excessive gain. According to the principle of knowing when to stop, what is a foolish financial action? The correct answer is C. To make money they didn't have and didn't need. They risked what they did have and did need. This highlights the irrationality of jeopardizing essential resources for non-essential gains, a common pitfall driven by unchecked ambition. We often attribute success solely to skill and failure to incompetence, but an unseen force frequently dictates our financial fortunes. Understanding luck is key to resilience. What often goes underestimated in individual success and failure? The correct answer is C. The significant role of luck. Both good and bad luck play a much larger role than often acknowledged, influencing outcomes beyond individual skill or effort. Since luck cannot be controlled, what is the most effective strategy for building real wealth and navigating its effects? The correct answer is C. Control how long you survive when bad luck hits by having enough saved. Preparing for adverse events through savings allows individuals to weather downturns and remain in the game until opportunities or good luck return. What is the consequence for individuals who fail to plan for unexpected negative events? The correct answer is B. They risk being wiped out financially when bad luck inevitably strikes. Without a financial buffer, even minor setbacks can become catastrophic, forcing individuals out of the market or into irreversible debt. The journey to wealth has two distinct phases: each demanding a different mindset. Many excel at one only to falter in the other, leading to spectacular reversals of fortune. What is the crucial distinction between getting money and keeping money? The correct answer is C. Getting money requires risk and optimism, while keeping money requires humility and fear. These are distinct skill sets. The aggressive pursuit of wealth must be balanced by cautious preservation once it's acquired. Why is protecting existing wealth more important than constantly chasing new gains once you are ahead? The correct answer is C, because a 50% loss requires a 100% gain just to break even, making recovery far harder than preservation. The mathematics of losses mean that substantial drawdowns are incredibly difficult to recover from, emphasizing the need for robust protection strategies. What is the recommended approach for managing wealth after significant accumulation? The correct answer is C. Get bold to build wealth, but once ahead, shift to protection mode. This strategy advocates for an initial aggressive phase to accumulate capital, followed by a more conservative stance to safeguard it, ensuring long-term financial stability. That's it. You did it. Take a second to share one insight you gained in the comments. Your words might spark someone else's breakthrough. If you're ready to turn that knowledge into action, hit the card on the left for the interactive lightning round, a fast, focused challenge to reinforce what you've learned. And if this new format helped you save time and sharpen your craft, subscribe and dive into the full playlist. It's packed with the tips, tricks, and truth that help you grow your audience and your impact. Keep building, keep learning. The next challenge starts now.